I'm joined by Vivek Singh, one of the founding fathers of running revolution in India. He is in New Delhi because he announces the 20th edition of Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon. Of course, the marathon won't take place until October, but let's unpack a lot about the half marathon and how it has evolved over the last 20 years. Many congratulations. It is a legacy project that you have built over the years. Firstly, when we think of a big sports property in India, we think of IPL, but I think it will pretty much become a quiz question, which is the second sports property in India that attracts the second largest volume of sponsors. That's the half marathon. Tell us, what did it take for you to reach here? Of course, it's a little older than IPL. So the question is, what did it really take for you to reach here?
First of all, thank you. It's great to be here. And yes, you're right. It's really been a legacy which is incomparable. We are the IPL of participative sport in India. It's not about being second or first, but we are the IPL of participative sport in India. And that's a dimension that wasn't there till the Mumbai Marathon came in 2004, and then the Delhi Half Marathon came in 2005. These two events, and especially the Delhi Half Marathon in many ways, has actually revolutionized the entire sporting paradigm of India. From just a spectator sport nation to a participative sport nation. Today, running is the fastest growing sport in India bar none. And that's fantastic to see. When we started, there were about 2 races in India?
Right.
And today there are 1,500 running events in India. From about 7 to 8. Yeah, it's something
1,500, that's quite a number, yeah.
From 7 to 8,000 registered runners in 2004 to 2.7 million registered runners today. There's a whole ecosystem that was birthed by these 2 events.
Okay.
The Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon and the Tata Mumbai Marathon. And that ecosystem, which comprises of physical fitness, wellness, health, registrations, apparel, shoes, is over a $450 million US dollar industry every year. So from nothing, we've created something which has become a revolution in the country for health, fitness, charity. So yeah, it's a legacy.
Let me get the news off the way first. You had Eliud Kipchoge in 2016, who went on to win the Olympic gold. Tell us the big names who are going to be seen on the Delhi roads come October.
Yeah, so we had Eliud Kipchoge winning. This was his first international event after the Olympic gold in Rio. In 2024, we had Joshua Cheptegei, world number 1.
Okay.
So Delhi has attracted the best names. Its timings have stood in the top 5, top 10 timings of the world every year. But I think the Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon epitomizes much more than just timing and elite athletes. It's really been a people's movement. To see thousands of people come out of their homes, run, celebrate, and not just run for themselves. They're running for a cause. So many thousands are running for a cause. 84 crores have been raised for charity alone, making it the largest philanthropy platform. One of the largest philanthropy platforms
in the world?
In India.
In India.
84 crores has been raised by VDHM since inception. It's this movement that actually energizes you and makes a difference. So whether you talk about philanthropy, whether you talk about social harmony, whether I remember in 2005, I was asking my team, it was a big event in 2005 as well, because we started year 1, it's an international event. But out of the 15,000 registered participants that year, there were about 90 women who had registered to run.
Excellent.
90 women amongst 15,000. That's 14,910 males. That's a bit skewed. And today,
no, but the fact that you had 90 women at that point 20 years ago was quite something, isn't it?
And this year to have almost 9,000 women registering.
Wow, 90 to 9,000.
Is something which, you know, is truly something that we can celebrate together. And I think that's been very, very heartwarming as to how this change has happened, how transformation in society has happened. You must remember, this is participative sport.
Right.
You can't buy a ticket and show up on the start line of the Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon. You just can't. You can buy a ticket and show up in the stadium to watch football, to watch cricket. You cannot buy a ticket and show up on the start line.
You have to buy your bib.
You have to spend 3 to 4 months, sweat, tears, your effort to train to be on that start line. People forget this. People say, okay, how many people did you have? We say 36,000 ran, you know, Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon 2024. We say, okay, 30 is a good number. And then the heads are thinking, okay, you know, the cricket also gets that number. No. These are people who've invested 3, 4, 5 months of waking up an hour earlier, sacrificing an extra dessert, sacrificing something else. It is that sacrifice, that toil, those tears, that sweat, that perspiration that gets you to the start line.
That leads them to that day. Tell me, in terms of all the other marathons that take place in the world, where does this rank in terms of participation today?
It's the #1 half marathon in the world today. It's a World Athletics gold label race. You have the best field out here. Thanks to the government of India, thanks to Delhi government, we have a fabulous course. The authorities take pride in this event. It's the world's most prestigious half marathon event.
Let me also ask you, you know, we've heard Fauja Singh being in the news because of the tragic death that he met with, his association with the event, and he's been a poster boy of Indian running.
Yeah, I think he's been simply fantastic. He really defined the campaign by Adidas at that time that impossible is nothing.
Is nothing, yeah.
And he was a participant in our race in Mumbai, in the Mumbai Marathon he participated. And what was fascinating about Fauja sir was that he started running only after he was in his 80s. And then he went on to complete 11 full marathons by the time he was 100. So, I mean, you know, these are inspirational figures, and it just shows that, you know, your commitment, your discipline. I remember Eliud Kipchoge's words. Eliud Kipchoge, like you mentioned, won 2016, the Delhi Half Marathon. And I remember his words when he said, it's the disciplined ones who are free.
Wow.
And that's so true. You take that to heart, you know, it's the disciplined ones that are free.
Also, tell me a little bit about the Indian champions who have come out of this race, who've really been incubated by the VDHM.
So that's a very good question, actually. So this Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon has given a platform for our Indian runners to compete against the world's best shoulder to shoulder. They don't have to travel to exotic cities to do that. They can do that right here. Case in point, Avinash Sable. The course record stood at 64:30. And then comes 2022 and Avinash Sable runs 60:30. And that's incredible. And that's still the half marathon record for India today, set at the Delhi Half Marathon in 2022. So yes, we get the world's best, then we get India's best. They run shoulder to shoulder, and that makes a difference.
In some ways, it is like IPL, the IPL of running. Well, you know, comparisons aside, there's one question I really have to ask you. When you started back in 2020, 20 years ago, not 2020, India didn't have really a culture of running or athletics, spearheaded by Neeraj Chopra. Now there is a general urge for youngsters to get themselves seen on the roads, on the tracks, on the mat. Tell us a little bit about how much has this event then, you know, pushed that will to get out there.
So, you know, it has expanded the base considerably, and that's very important. Because if you want the gold medals, if you want the medals on the international stage, the base has to be large.
Right.
India did not have a large base before the running revolution. Today, athletics is shining on the world stage. And you're going to find these phenomenon of our athletes performing better and better more and more. We had T. Gopi, who won the 2017 Asian Marathon. He was the first Indian to win the Asian Marathon Championships. He has been a regular runner and winner at our events. But I think more than that, it's the culture of fitness, health, wellness. You know, if there is something that epitomizes the Prime Minister's vision of a Fit India movement, it is it. Because when athletes get fit, it's their job. They have to get fit. It's when people like you and me tie our shoelaces, take to the streets, put in those hours, put in those miles, change our health and fitness, change the health and fitness of others around us by being an inspiration to them. That is the Fit India movement. And I think this event has truly epitomized, and the running events, not just our events, but the running movement in India has truly epitomized the Prime Minister's clarion call of a Fit India movement.
One last question. You know, this will be the 20th year. There will be a lot of talk around it. Tell us what's going to be unique about the 20th year.
I think it's just the emotions. You know, people are coming out and will start registering from tomorrow. I think what you will see is that deep social and emotional connect that the Vedanta Delhi Half Marathon has forged with Delhi and India. You're going to see thousands of people coming from outside Delhi. You're going to see thousands of people coming from all corners of India. You're going to see hundreds of people coming from around the world. You will actually see that emotional and social connect that this event has harbored. And that's the legacy of celebration, of going the distance, of perseverance, of commitment. You're going to see all those qualities epitomized at VDHM this year.
Lovely. Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.